Hi everyone, so in today's video I sewed New Look 6615. It is a dress in like different variations, but it has these scalloped edges along the bust area, and then on the arm, so the sleeve also has the scalloped edges, and I just love it. I feel like I should be going to like a tea party or somewhere fancy. But I have nowhere to go. It has a lining and an invisible zipper, but other than the invisible zipper, I believe anybody will be able to just whip it up in no time. Yeah, so I use this green floral, is it shantung? Not sure how to pronounce it, but I love the fabric. It was easy to press, and I'll definitely want to work with this fabric again. Will I sew this again? I would sew it because of the ease of the fabric, pattern, but I don't know if I'll need like a lot of these in my wardrobe, but I love it. So let's get into the video. Okay, we have New Look 6615, 3 views, A, B, and C. I did view C, and then view A doesn't have any scalloped edges, but it looks very cute. So if I do it again, maybe I'll do view A. And then if we flip it over, we can see the line drawn, like it has darts. I forgot about darts. Yeah, darts. And the invisible zipper going down the back seam. And we have the different sizes and how many yards you'll need, and then also the suggested fabrics. Right now I'm just sewing the darts in the front, back pieces for the lining and the main piece. I thought I had made my lines kind of visible for you all to see, so sorry about that, but you know, I make darts all the time in many of my projects, so I'm just making sure that I line it up on both sides, and then we'll go to the machine and stitch. Okay, so I'm going to stitch on that line. We'll move that. And then when I get to the other end, I'm not going to backstitch. Alrighty then, I got it pretty close. So I'm just going to manually tie this in right here, and let's sew up the other ones. Okay, I've pressed my darts on the front and on the back pieces. So the next step is to, with the right sides together, attach the front and back pieces together. I should go over there. So let's see, I'm gonna find my notches. So I'm going to go to the machine and stitch right here, and then I've also done my lining pieces off, but the same way I did the bodice. I just connected those. So let's stitch those up. Okay, now that I have my front and back sewn together at the sides, it told me to press my lining together under the bottom 5/8, and then I'm also going to attach the lining and main bodice piece together. So with the wrong sides together, I'm gonna attach it. So I will pin also along the armhole. Okay, so I have everything pinned, so I'm just gonna go and baste all along the upper edge of the top, and then we'll be back. Alrighty, so I'm gonna move on to the sleeve section. So you're supposed to cut 4 and interface 2, so I've done that. And then the instructions say with right sides together. I'm gonna pin the sleeve and sleeve facing at the lower edge here. So let's get that out the way, it's too much going on. I'm gonna pin at this long lower edge, one facing and one sleeve section. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stitch across here. Okay, so I've already trimmed it, and then I'm just gonna understitch the seam allowance to my facing piece right here. So let's get ready to do that. Stitch pretty close. Okay, so now that I have that stitched and understitched, I'm going to fold it with right sides together. So my interface piece and then the other piece, and along the upper edge here. So I'm going to go and stitch from this circle to this circle along the stitching line right here that I have, and then pivot at each point and not raise my needle. So let's do that for both sleeves. Whew. Okay, I think I did pretty good. We'll see. Okay, so now that I have it stitched on my circle, I'm just going to clip my circle on my stitching line. Clip to it, not through it. It looks like a dinosaur thing. What's the thing called? I don't know. Maybe I need to use my oops. Maybe I need to use this. Maybe I need to trim it too. What y'all think? Trim a seam allowance. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Okay. All right, I got them all pressed. Look at them. There's nothing that a good pressing can't fix. Okay, the next step is to stitch the underarm seams together. So since the interface part is my sleeve, I'm just gonna do like this, right side to right side. Try to keep everything lined up. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like a French seam because I don't like how this gonna be raw like this on the inside. So we're just gonna seam rip and do that. Glad it's just a sleeve and not something longer. This is the inside. And then, like I said, I don't know what I did right here. I guess maybe it just didn't come up. I don't know. But it still looks better than having it all just raw like that. So I'm going to press it and we'll continue on. Okay, so let's bring the bodice back. So with the right sides together. And make sure I'm putting the double notches with the back and my one notch. I can't even find the one notch. My one notch with the front of my bodice, so I need to just make sure I'm doing that. First I'm gonna match up my seams here. I think I'm gonna go match it up to that dot right there. Okay, and the instructions say to base around here, so I'm gonna do that and see what's next because I'm not really sure. So now it's time to move on to the skirt pieces. I have the front skirt piece laying down and I'm going to connect the two back sections on the side. And I'm trying to find my notches. Here's a notch. There's a notch. Here's a notch. There's a notch. All right, I finally got done pinning it, so I'm just gonna go and start from the bottom and stitch up for both sides. So let's do that now. Okay, I have my skirt piece done, sewn together, and I pressed it. And now I'm gonna attach my bodice, keeping the lining piece out of the way. So I'm just gonna attach the bottom of it to the skirt piece, matching up my seams and things. Okay, so I've attached my bodice to my skirt piece, and then it says to put the lining over to cover up this edge here, and it does say to hand sew it, but since it's so much on this one, I'm gonna risk it, and I'm just gonna stitch in the ditch. So
And I know you're supposed to do it on the front, but I may just have to do, I don't know, double work and just pin it just so I can hold it in place. And then go and pin it in the front. Because right now it's really not going how I want it to go. But I want to make sure it's tight. So if you know a tip to help me, please let me know, because this is, I think, double work, but I want it to look neat. So okay, so now it's time to apply the zipper. This invisible zipper. We're gonna see how this goes. I don't know. I have a new invisible zipper foot I got off Amazon, so let's test it out. Okay, so my invisible zipper is on. Look at that. This is the best I have ever done. Yay! I'm learning. So, looks pretty invisible to me. That invisible zipper foot, 10 out of 10. So, and I went ahead and stitched the skirt, the rest of the skirt part up, and what I did, pressed it. So now it's time to move on to the facing pieces. I have my front facing on the fold, and then the two back facings. So with the right sides together, I'm gonna put those together. Try to find my notches. And so I'm gonna go and stitch on both sides, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have my facing pieces sewn together, and then I just did a little overlock stitch on my machine. So the next step is to put it on the dress. So I did open the zipper, and then with right sides together, I'm gonna match up my front piece. So this is my front. And just go around and pin. Don't forget about my sleeve. So I need to go like inside a little bit, I guess. This is right, ain't it? Okay, so yeah, here we go. Let's move her around. And then I should have a notch. Yeah, let's match that up. Finally got it pinned, so I'm gonna go and stitch like I did earlier for the sleeves. Stitch along those lines, and then just a regular 5/8. I don't know, can you see? Yeah, 5/8 inch seam inside of my the sleeve area. So it's coming together. So okay, let's do that. Okay, I finally got it stitched together, and just like the other one, I'm gonna clip to my ponies. And then trim the seam a little bit, and also understitch, and what else? Press it, tack it down, hem it. We're almost done. Ooh. I had to step outside for this one, so let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for spending some time with me today.